Now for UVs, all you have to do is like what we did previously. You can drop in a game dev auto UV and just plug this in and UV to your heart's content. Let's go ahead and try something a little bit different this time. Let's drop in another for each name primitive here. So we'll plug our polyreduce node into here. And if you want to, you can now drag this auto UV in between here, and you can UV each individual piece separately. And if you wanted really fine-tune control, you could actually make a blast node that would separate them out, or a for each loop with single pass turned on. And we went over these options in detail in the previous videos. I'm just going to go to UV unwrap here. And for the packing, we'll go ahead and do angle based, although this packing is just going to be for this individual chunk. So for example, if I hit spacebar 5, we're going to see the UV layout. If I do spacebar 1, we're back to our perspective view. If I do control 4, that'll split it up into 2 separate views. And then if over this one, we can do spacebar 5. And now we have our UVs in one pane, and then our perspective view in another. Now because we're running a for each loop, if I go down here and I turn off single pass, each individual chunk is going to be laid out in the 0 to 1 space here. So you can see we have a lot of overlapping UVs. In order to go ahead and lay those out, I'm going to go ahead and drop a UV layout node down here, plug that in. Let's go ahead and make that visible. And then make sure you turn on correct area proportions to make sure they're all proportionally scaled. All the islands are proportionally scaled as needed. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control 1 to go back to just one view here. And also, like I mentioned before, if you want to skip all that, you can just drop down a GameRes Auto UV here. And then you can change these options here. And then we'll turn it on angle base for the packing. And if we drop in a visualize, we'll drop in one. We'll go ahead and set visualize islands on. And then we'll alt drag this out. So we can visualize this one and visualize this one. Let's go ahead and visualize seams. See, we're getting nice even distribution, and it's cutting along all our hard surface areas here. And we're arriving at pretty much the same result, but I wanted to show you that other method just in case you did need a little bit more flexibility in how you're running your UVs and packing them.